Hello, 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 and welcome. How are you guys doing today? Looks like we've got a bit of a finicky stream here. YouTube's not getting a lot of good stream status, so let's take it a bit slow. That's unfortunate, Cuban. It's a very old game, very hard to find lobbies in it. Alright, let's switch on over to the game cam. Looking to do some MechWarrior today. As you guys know, we have the Forts tournament tomorrow. That starts at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll let you all convert into your own time zones. Let's see, audio, music, increase game music. There we are. Alright. So let's hop into some quick play here. Let's try out this boy. Just like the one we were playing last time, except instead of lasers, we have SRMs, close range shenanigans. Let's go. So how are you guys doing tonight? I see, King, you're going to be trying to go for that first place in the tournament tomorrow. I wish you the best of luck. You're gonna need it. And now we're in. Okay, so I want something close rangey. Or something I can stick with the team on. I think any of these would be pretty good. Looks like Tourmaline Desert is going to be the vote. God, I love this sound pack. The sound pack by Haven Kendrick. You can check him out on Twitch and get the download should you guys wish to join in. Speaking of which, anyone who wishes to join is more than welcome to come on, join the fun. And get a group together. MechWarrior, always better with friends. And again, that suppose everything is that. You want to play the Dark Souls of Forts? Not sure exactly what that means. Alrighty, let's see. Is anyone dropping here that I recognize? Don't think so. No, I think we're all... I don't think I recognize any of the names here. I need to find a unit to work with. Try hopping on their group. Only problem with that is then I have to deal with people and they may not be family friendly. The tourney. The tourney is the Dark Souls of Forts. I don't think I've trying to get that comparison, but alright. Is the only way to get a mech is to buy the premium currency? No. That's usually mechs are purchased. You can use premium currency. However, typically you use C-bills, which is the freemium currency. You can buy mech packs online for real money. I'm not sure if I think you can only purchase mech packs with the premium currency, but typically you just purchase individual mechs, as mech packs come with many mechs, most of which you will not use.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
And we got a lance over there. Where's our fatties? Our fatties are over here. Let me go chill next to them. Speaking of which, I should purchase a new mech and work on that one. Because there's a lot of new mechs. I should purchase the summoner, or not the summoner, the what's the Industry calls it, the Loki.
Artillery strike online.
Target spotted.
I forget what it's actually called. I forget what the, why am I forgetting this? Hellbringer. Hellbringer is the word I'm looking for. Ah, boy. My assaults are getting LRMs. Let me go help them out. I'm running some support tools on this boy so I can assist against the LRMs. What do you... Let's go. There we are. Currently stuck with the trial mechs. Hey boys, how you doing? Need some ECM coverage or are y'all just LRMers? If you're just LRMers, I'm gonna go help the team. Y'all are rocking a lot of missile, so I'm gonna go help out the team. Alright, so it looks like our assaults are just gonna chill back there with their LRMs and then get themselves killed. Let's go help out our buddies over here. Currently stuck with the trial mechs. Well, perhaps I can help you out with that. Unfortunately, I am close ranged. Yeah. These guys are taking all of the team's armor and just sitting in the back not using it. So this is going to end very poorly. These guys over here are retreating. They are retreating. Oh, that's bad. Look at all that. There's a lot of bad over there. Alright, pop some smoke, give him some coverage. That should hopefully deal some damage. No real damage. However, someone got their arm ripped off. Sure thing, King. We can actually group up together. That way we'll be forced into the same lobby. We have a Kid Fox. Kid Fox, dude, you got ECM. Get out of there. Alright, Highlander. Look at you. It'd be a shame if everyone jumped on you. Take off your shoulder and the rest of you. Alright. Now, why the support mech is the one in front of everyone is beyond... Ow! That's my arm! Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out! Alright. You're down below. I managed to not crit my SRMs, which is nice. Ammo explosions, never a nice thing. Ooh, your CT's missing, almost. And he's around the corner. Right, where are you? I know you're over there. Unfortunately, you're on the side where my arm is the one most exposed. Can I take your arm off? Almost. Let's try this again. Let's get out. There we go. Alright. Let's get over here. Oh, that's a lot of UAVs. Don't even know if I want to try. I'll just add her on to the mix. Arctic Wolf. I don't want to go that way. Hey, there's a summoner I was looking for. Missed. This is going to end very poorly. They jumped on our assault mech, so we're all in the back hiding from them. Oh boy, here we go. Hey summoner, you're out of range. I can't hurt you. What just... Alright.
New target acquired.
Don't have anything I can shred off. You, scan you. Oh, you're missing a lot. Alright. Unable to get a scan on you. Yes, get over here. There we go. You greedy boy. Ooh, maybe I can get this boy. Right in the rear. Alpha. Not good enough. Oh, he's got dual Gauss. I do not want to be looking at him for long. Hi, Stormcrow. You look more wounded. Oh, you're also stripped. No reason to shoot you, except for the points. There we go. And that's the end of my leg, and that's the end of me. Alright. GG's. I'm not sure what we should have done there. There was just a whole lot of mess. We had all but one... Was it? No, that was actually all of our assaults sitting in the back. Half the team went to try to help them, and then they didn't move. So I don't know what to do about that.
Artillery strike online.
It's just like
New
ban
target
assault
acquired.
players from using LRMs. It's just so bad. It does damage, but it just messes up the entire team.
Destroyed.
Oh, wow. That looked painful.
Acquired.
That's this boy over here. Got a big boy with Ultra AC-10s. Oh, please don't let the tiny mech take you out. Both weapons jammed. That's a good question, Waterfowl. I don't have the answer to it. We've had, was it 2 or 3 of our teammates this round decided to suicide themselves. Which is unfortunate. Alright, come on, Commando.
Acquired.
It's a Locust. It's heavily wounded. Oh! Oh, jeez! It walked right in front of the big boy. It just got removed. Completely erased by the autocannons. Wow. Alright, well, we didn't do much damage. It's alright, Mr. Down Diddley. It happens to the best of us. If I had better internet, I'd be streaming in higher quality, too. Let's see. What other mechs do we want to do? Alright, so let's go ahead and invite King Benja into here. King, go ahead and send me a friend request. You have my pilot name listed here. Incursus YT, and then I'll accept it, and then we can get into a group together. Or even better yet, open up the social tab, go to LFG, and add me to, and click the add me to looking for group queue. Alright, I'll come back and I'll do another match and wait for you back there. But if you go to LFG, you can click looking for group and we can pick you up. In the meantime, let's see, is there another mech? What if we were to purchase a new mech? BattleMechs. Heavy. Don't have a whole lot of inner sphere. May need to go with the inner sphere options here. Hello, Crusader. Welcome to the chat. You know, before I purchase a new one, I'm going to look up what the meta mechs are. That way I know what mechs are good to use in terms of team collaboration. Meantime, let's try to get a better match with this boy. This kind of mech is designed to work with a team, so we may have to change it up a bit to go with a mech that isn't designed to work with a team, because clearly teamwork is not something that we're going to have a whole lot of this time around. Alright, what's a good match? Domination. I always go for domination. It makes people go to the middle and actually fight it out. And that's the way I want to see it. Which one of these two? Solaris City? Let's try it. Solaris gives us a chance to use the jump jets. Get nice and close, jump above them, rain SRMs from above. Now the SRM cat works really well. Makes me happy. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to light this. Beautiful. Much better. If anyone has the game, if anyone has MWO, would like to squad up, let me know. Create a group, drop together. I know a few of us in chat do, if you've been practicing. And I have my tea. So Evil Spock on the other team was on the other team last round as well. I actually have a few players from the last match. It's not a surprise, really. God, I forgot about Comstar TS. I should check that out.
Online.
It's been a while since I've used
Weapons.
TeamSpeak actively.
All systems.
Alternatively, check into Actium. Lasers. Alright, we've got a couple of lights here. Let's go meet up with the heavies and hope they are made out of LRMs. Alright, so for assaults we have... What are you? You are a jumbled mess of names that I can't read because they're all overlapped. We got at least a Warhawk in there. That's the other one. See a couple Timberwolves, Mad Dogs. Got a Warhawk and something else. These locusts are so fast. It looks like we got an awesome and a Warhawk, our assaults. Hey, Warhammer, you're
Artillery
not
strike.
doing it. Oh, hey, welcome back to the team. Alright, Warhawk not known for their missile boating. Awesome's definitely known for the missile boating. So hopefully we have at least one decent assault around here. Hey Gabriel, welcome to the chat.
Target acquired.
Are they going into Death Valley? Perhaps coming out of it. They're coming out of Death Valley.
Acquired.
Let's keep them down there. Alright then, in that case, let me turn this around. Mask, jump. And go around here. Jump. Alright, let's go around the back, join up with the lights here. Get a bit of a wolf pack going. Run. There we are. Jumping. Man, alright. Feels like a joke that a reference I'm not getting. Alright, don't want to face tank you. Would not be appreciated. I do want to pop some smoke here. I think I'm just dead here. And there goes my torso. And all of my weapons. Yep, that's the end of me. Alright. They pushed down that side. Didn't expect it. I'm not sure what happened there. Why did they... Yeah, no, the whole team is rotating together. And our team is scattered.
What are you guys doing? Target spotted.
Yep, our team is scattered. They pushed that side. I was there. Alright, this is gonna be a slaughter and a half. My god. You know, I think I'm gonna have to start trying to take charge of these matches. I say this every time. And I still don't want to do it. But I'm gonna have to do it. Because I'm gonna get tired of losing. Look at that, our assault is alone versus 11 of them.
Right torso critically damaged.
Oh, lad laser burn. Gonna pop a cool shot and land another alpha down his chest. Close enough. It only took out most of his arm.
New target.
And we have a teammate blowing himself up. You have a teammate suiciding, another boy shutting down. Well, this is... I'm kind of surprised they've lasted this long.
New target acquired. Target destroyed. Airstrike online.
So you got a Viper here. Viper can do some damage in this case. Unless it's an Atlas. Come on, get out. Ooh, barely makes it.
New target acquired.
Okay, you need to turn on him.
New target acquired.
There you go. Right in the back of the Marauder. Yeah, bring those machine guns. Listen to that sound. Oh, that Marauder's gone.
Heat level critical.
That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. I'm kind of surprised my team's still doing as well as they are. I kind of expect them to be completely destroyed by now. It looks like that's exactly what's going to happen, but at least they're holding on for a second. Alright, that Jenner's going to go down. No, please don't shut down. Oh, that was so close. He was at 99%.
Target acquired.
Alright, Arctic Wolf looks pretty kitted out to hunt down some lights like this guy. Oh, he's overridden and he's... Ooh, that was bad. Could have been real bad. Alright, we got the Warhawk here with PPCs. And he's gone. At least he made off one more Alpha Strike. But nah, this is how it ends. At least he took one of them with him. That's it. Alright, let's go ahead and try this one more time. I think I'm going to change my playstyle a bit. Working with the team does not seem to do anything. I'm either going to have to take charge myself and order people around, or just play alone. We all know how that works out. Alright, in that case, let's try more. Let's try a build that doesn't require teammates. I don't want that. I want to head over to both. Cicada 2C. All I have to do is just Light Hunter, DPS glass cannon. Beautiful. Just gotta take some shots at targets walking around. No ifs, ands, buts about it. No worrying about sharing ECM, no worrying about helping the team. Just blow up as much stuff as possible. Melt it down into gelatinous magma. Let's see what try Solaris. It's a pretty even vote here. This mech, if this was a much smaller game, Cuban says if it was a much smaller game, you're playing it right now. And if your internet wasn't bad. Well, you know, it is what it is. Not every game is ideal. But hey, it does run well on older computers, which is nice. I'm going to set these graphics up to the very highest. Let's see what else is dropping around here. Alright. So in this case, I'm just going to stay near the team. But I don't have to stay near the team. I'm going to stay near the team just because having other bullet sponges around is nice. And we did make it here, so we could have a lot of close quarters, which is good for me. What are we waiting on? We're waiting on a couple people to connect. Are we going to start the game with 2 disconnects? Good God. Alright, now they're making it. Oh, they're starting the game with the disconnect. Rip them. So I've actually been playing some single-player Minecraft. By single player, I mean just Minecraft with the girlfriend offline without having an online server. It's quite fun. Playing some Galacticraft. It's our first time experiencing any kind of automation pack. Galacticraft not terribly wide of the automation options. But Galacticraft itself requires a lot of automation and a lot of materials in order to proceed. So we started it probably a bit earlier than we should have. And she's just been trying to make tier 1 of everything, and oh my god, is it a lot. It's actually quite funny to watch her pull her hair out trying to do anything, as it's something I've been through a few times myself. But hey, it's fun at least. Alright, so there's a disconnect on both sides, it looks like. We have a disconnect, they have a disconnect. I'm a bit far from the team. I keep saying, you know, teamwork, teamwork, teamwork. And now we have a team that's actually sticking together and I'm running off alone.
Target acquired.
Well, I mean, it's a offline world, just a LAN world. It's not... Ooh, that was aimed at me. It's an offline world, it's not a server. Let's get off this. Double back before something bad happens to me. It's not like on a dedicated server that's running where players can join. It's literally just a LAN world on my laptop. Let's rejoin with the group. Now that we have enemy contact. Alright, come on. Alright, they don't know where they want to go. I want to go this way.
Target acquired.
Where are you? There you are. Let's just light him up a little bit. Don't want to walk in front of the Mad Cat. It's not good.
Watch our backside to Delta 4.
Roger, roger. Watching Delta 4. That's where actually we just came from. Let me go poke over there real quick. Be a good teammate.
Sorry.
Delta 4 looks clear for now. Let me rotate back over here. Just keep an eye on that direction as the team's moving this way.
New target acquired.
Can we run across, get an alpha strike in? No, no one's there.
Artillery strike.
Target spotted.
Look at your tiny laser.
New target acquired.
Alright, let's see.
Target spotted.
Ow? Dude, why must you stand behind me? Alright. You're a bigger boy. I need to get out of your way. Your kind of placement's not great. Alright, big boy's taking some damage. It's my opportunity to move in.
New target acquired.
Alright, let's get out of here. Don't get in the way of my tiny mech. Very good. Ooh. Alright.
Target spotted.
Artillery
Target
strike
spotted.
online.
I'm gonna be real risky over here. Alright, let's poke this up.
Activating. New target
Oh, jeez. I get it, you're a big boy and you probably want to be on the front lines, but must you stand behind me? Alright, we got some mechs coming up from behind. Let's try to clear them out.
New target up.
Target spotted.
Rip off your shoulder. Ah, you're the 2C. You don't have the dedicated shoulder. Send half of that alpha into the wall. Is it only him beneath me? It's only him beneath me. I can just drop. It was only him beneath me. Not anymore. Alright, finish you off. Run, run, run. Alright, big boy's here.
Artillery strike online.
Target spotted.
going for the cap. Activate override. Alright, cool down successfully. I need to rip off one of those shoulders. Actually, the CT looks like what we're going for here.
Is being captured.
See, this is actually working together with my teammate. Because when my teammate, Bigger Boy, walks out, I can just poke in and deal some damage. Mine.
I'm gonna go stand on their base.
Understood. I'm gonna go check on ours. And get a black lantern over there, actually. Someone's harassing my dude. They got him. Alright.
Target acquired.
What the percentage is that? It's pretty even. It's a Timberwolf and a Locust versus a Black Lantern. They should be able to handle that pretty well. Alright, he's got assistance coming in. I need to help him out. Move down, it looks like. He did. Alright. I should be able to get in behind him. Get a nice rear shot. What? That hit the floor? Excuse me.
Enemy base is being captured.
Target spotted.
Alright. World geometry. You make sense.
Base is
Just engage.
enemy base is being captured. Target destroyed.
Goodbye. Ah.
Good going, guys.
Good work, guys. That is actually a lot of team coordination, which was enjoyable. Got a decent amount of damage done. Some nice focus fires. One time I tried to not work with the team, and we ended up working with the team very well. I swear I tried to run off away from the teammates. Then they all wanted to group up and be useful. How could they? I don't know, I need more tea. Delicious, delicious tea. Ah. I said I'm actually impressed with her in Minecraft. She managed to make both tier 1 rockets and could get it pretty much all set up to go. I mean, of course, I did a lot of the backgrounds and made sure we had all the materials necessary. But she, you know, crafted it all together and made and learned and created and learned how to use the machines so that you could actually build the materials, build the components and such. It was actually really nice. Kind of impressed, really. A little proud. I'm actually struggling for power in that pack at the moment. There's not a whole lot of power generation options. Suppose you can't have everything. What got me for a while was they actually removed several of the power generation options from existing mods. And they added the mod, and you could create some of the power options, like Magma Crucible and such, but if you tried to use them, it just wouldn't work. It was actually disabled, the functionality of it, which is really concerning. Okay, perfect, King. I'll get to you after this match. Oh, the joys of Minecraft. But hey, she's like addicted to it now. Unfortunately, she can only play Minecraft while she's over at my place.
Sensors online.
Welcome, commanders.
Weapons online.
How are ya?
All systems nominal.
Excellent.
Ready to go for a spacewalk.
Coming in. Capture the target area
Right.
and
Assaults are over here. Hi, Annihilator. We got a lot of heavies here. So we're rocking a Timberwolf, an Annihilator, a King Crab, and a Kodiak. So 300 tonners, and that's not even an assault. It's a trial mech. They're all kind of unfortunately designed. Whoever built them should be fired.
Yeah, you'd think they'd want better trial mechs so people are more enticed to play.
Game sucks for new people. Terrible.
Dude, I like the one with the triple AMS. That one's fun to fight.
I still don't rock AMS. I get it, I just can't use it.
target spotted.
Target acquired.
Need more big guns.
Strike online.
Alright, I've taken the top. That's uncontested. Just get up here. I'll hold them off.
New target acquired.
Pop that
Artillery
immediately.
activated.
If you want to come up here, you have to do it through the red smoke. Oh, good. Stay there. Take hits from my artillery strike. Nice.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
You are out of range. I can't fire back.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
They're charging the top, guys. If you don't get up here, we're gonna lose it, and we're gonna get shot from above.
New target acquired.
Alright, got the assaults here, but they don't have any support.
I don't know about charging the top. They're in beta still.
Target spotted.
Do it. Let me take your torso.
Oh, come on.
New target acquired.
Kodiak. Is that Nova again? I need to focus the Kodiak.
Acquired.
I could probably take his arm off here. Yeah, it's gone. There we go. I don't have anyone to my side. Alright, we good.
UAV activated.
It looks like they're focusing his center torso, so that's my target.
Override
Target
engaged.
spotted.
You coming down here?
I just made a fucking
New
big
target
mistake. Holy
acquired.
shit, lost all my armor in one go.
Target spotted.
Ooh, boy. Wow, you got a lot of autocannon. And you're Kodiak, so you gotta... Oh, jeez. The autocannon just coming out. Is there falling damage? There is absolutely falling damage, and there's a lot of it. Alright, see ya, Exploder Eyes. Hi and bye.
Acquired.
Target spotted.
Is autocannon boy there? Yeah, he still is. Miss, 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 miss. You're not aiming at me, alright? You're not aiming at me. Okay.
New target acquired.
Alright, Grasshopper.
Target spotted.
You're fresh. This is gonna be fun.
Center torso critical.
Come on, one more time. You can't keep up that firepower? I can. Unfortunately, I don't have the armor to do that with.
Acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Hey, there's that Nova that we started shooting at.
Target destroyed.
And he's gone. Alright, I get it. You don't want me here. I'm gone.
Acquired.
Later,
New
boy.
target acquired.
Alright, your center torso's open. I'm designed to destroy mechs like you.
We're gonna push the top.
Let's remove you.
Up here.
Target destroyed.
Goodbye.
New target
Okay.
acquired.
That's a lot of bad in one place.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Take out your torso, please.
New target acquired.
Alright.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical.
La-di-dum. Gotta wait a few more seconds to cool off.
Target acquired.
Take out
Target
that one.
destroyed.
And he's gone. Alright, Bushwhacker.
New
Alright,
target
you are a higher threat.
acquired. Heat level critical.
Oh, almost got him. I just need one more Alpha Strike and he'll go down. Got it.
Damage.
But he's not dead yet.
Heat level critical.
Alright, chain fire it. Or can we hold for the alpha? We can hold for the
Target
alpha.
destroyed.
Goodbye.
Heat level critical.
Alright, Bushwhacker. Having a... might need help. Alright, he took out my teammate. I can come in for the cleanup. Stand still, fire. Is it enough to get through? It is not. Almost got him. Alright, turn on thermals. Let's go. I don't have any armor left, so this is going to come down to who gets the shot off first.
Target destroyed.
The answer is me.
Target acquired.
Alright, where'd his friend go?
Target destroyed.
His friend might be faster than me, so I might not be able to catch him. I'll give it a shot.
Target acquired.
That other bushwhacker's got still got some structure left.
New target.
There's his
acquired.
friend. You're missing a torso, aren't you? Yes, you are.
Spotted.
Left
Oh,
torso.
jeez! I didn't notice his other friend next to him. Oh, Lord. I just stood still in front of a big mech. And that's the end of me. Alright. We did a lot of damage. Oh, we've got a Mad Dog here with ATMs. Oh, boy. He can do this, actually. Rick asking if there's a PvE mode to this. There is not. This is strictly multiplayer.
Heat sink destroyed. New target acquired.
Alright, you need to take out the bigger boy.
Left arm.
You need to
critical
take out the
damage.
bigger boy.
Target acquired.
Alright, you can do it. Fire, 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 everything.
Center torso critical damage.
Alright, now you need to take out the smaller boy. Nope! And that's why you don't run LRMs, guys. Dedicated LRMs means you just have a fresh mech that gets shredded by a single tiny mech. Sure, you can do well if you have team, and by do well, you can do a lot of splash damage. But don't boat LRMs, guys. If you do, at least know how to use it. You shouldn't, if you're boating LRMs, you should not be the last one left alive. You need to be sharing your armor with your friends. Alright, King, go ahead and throw yourself into LFG. Alerts, King Benja, there it is. Accept invite. Alright, create group. And add you into the group. Invite to group. There we go. Come on in. Now make sure to go into the group tab and ready up. Once you've ready up. Hello, King. Welcome. Alright, let's do this. Quick play. Let's go. So King is running a Jenner 2C, so it'll be faster than me. And if he's running the trial mech, then not terribly optimized. He'll be faster and more agile than my mech. It's alright, King. We're all there sometime. Just make sure to stick with the team. You'll be fine. Let's go. So now we're in Solaris City again, which makes me happy. You have a lot of corners you can poke around, deal some alpha strike, then walk back in. Yes, King, can do once we get out of this lobby. Alright. We got a Kodiak. Marauder 2C. Got a couple Marauders, a Kodiak, a couple Kodiaks actually. Mad Cat 2. So we actually got quite a lot of heavies in there, or quite a lot of assaults in this group.
Weapons online.
Didn't see anything too LRM boaty. The Marauders tend to be a bit LRM-y. Alright, there's King and his Jenner. There's the Marauders. Where are the... Wow, that's 6 assaults behind us? That's nice to have. That's real nice to have. Get a Hellbringer, rocking ECM. This could be potentially a very synergist team. Hopefully we get it. Hopefully we get some team synergy. So we're already kind of leaving the assaults behind.
Artillery strike online.
How did he do that? Did he just alpha strike too much
Override.
while testing his weapons? I don't understand. Teammate managed to suicide himself somehow. I assume by testing his weapons too much while overriding. And just going full alpha strike. Generating all the heat and eliminating himself. I would say it happens, but not really, at least not before the match starts. Let's see what we got here. Let's drop an Artie. Artie has already been dropped. Wait for Artie to finish dropping. Turn on thermals. Focus on Echo, guys. He's off to the right, left side, and all alone.
You have a great radio voice.
Hey, thank you, Cajun. I could drop another Artie over there in a second or two. Being shot from behind by you. You were wounded. It'd be a shame if something happened to you. Go on. No, running toward me doesn't actually stop the damage from hitting.
Oh, behind us, still 5. Behind us, still 5.
That needs...
Shut down.
Alright. That could have been better. Where's Big... Alright. Is he still alive? Alright, now he's gone. Target India. India separated from the team. Never mind, he's not alone.
Don't block yourself.
Right, our assaults over here, however, are separated, but I should be able to make a left on this road. Come around the corner.
Acquired. New target acquired.
You're running MRMs. Nice. You, however, need to be shot. Turn off thermal here. And you're gone. Alright, my center is cord. I am cord. However, why am I being shot from here? I ripped your torso off with it. Most of... Oh, you're an LRM mech. I don't need to worry about you. Alright, that was a stomp, guys. Let's finish off the last one. Well, that was a nice match.
That'll do.
Good game.
GG.
That was nice. We all worked together, called a few shots. That was good. Alright. Ooh, I got a supply cache. Let's go ahead and open this up. And show you the beauty of Supply caches. Supply cache. Got an ultra rare supply cache. Maybe this will have something interesting in it. Ultra AC-20. Davian banner cockpit item. Caesar's cohorts decal. And 10,000 GXP. So the banners and the decals are actually pretty nice. Like, especially this. I don't tend to use these, but they're nice. Very nice. Alright. That was actually pretty good. Got plenty of those things already. Okay, so for King, in order to purchase a mech have you purchased a mech of your own to start with? And if you have not, you can go over to the store here, pick a mech you like. Light, medium, heavy, or assaults. Mediums and heavies are good starter mechs. I wouldn't go light because they tend to be very squishy, and one mistake can cost you the match. I would go either heavy or assault, or I'm sorry, not assault, heavy or medium. Something like the Blackjack is good to start with. Hunchback is like the traditional good mech to start with. But you can say go to the Hunchback 2C and just purchase. They cost a lot. I say just add to cart, and you can purchase it with either the golden premium currency or the blue freemium currency. This one costs 7.5 million, so it's quite a lot. But you get it every so often. Like I'm sitting on 45 million at the moment, so I can purchase all of these here. And then weapons. Once you have your mech, you can go over to the mech lab to modify it. The yellow currency is the premium currency. The blue currency is the freemium currency. The free currency. You can use, in every case, you can use one or the other. Then once you have a mech you like, you go over to the mech lab, modify the weapons. You have all the weapons available to you, just drag it on, drag it off, and then when you click save, it'll tell you how much it costs. And that's it. But for now, let's go ahead and drop into the next match. Or if you want to load out your mech differently, you can go do that, because that'll take a while. I'll drop one match while you're looking around which mechs you want. Keeman says he likes the credits, gold, and experience and free experience system on World of Warships. Go ahead and explain that one, because I'm not familiar with it. La-di-da. Alright, King, you ready up? Running the Griffin. Yeah, what is the progression system in World of Warships? Or at least the experience gain. Gold is the premium currency, credits are the base currency you earn in battles. That's alright, King. But if you're gonna do some loadout changes, just make sure to drop out of the group, because that usually takes a while. Looks like you're running the Griffin. Griffin is generally run with jump jets and high alpha strikes. That way you can jump around corners, alpha strike, and then jump away. Makes sense, King. Seems to be taking a moment to find a match for us, which is weird. But hey, at least you got a group. Oh, that makes sense, Cuban. And so it's pretty much the same thing as in War Thunder. At least very similar. Which is not surprising, I'm sure. Alright, looks like we're gonna end up on Canyon Network this time around. On Domination. What's the difference between Dominion and Assaults? Dominion, or Domination, sorry, is pretty much king of the hill. You have to stand in the center within it's actually quite a large hill. And then Assaults is capture the enemy base, where each team has a single base, and you have to capture it or wipe out the team. And Domination is, well, everyone rushes into the middle to capture it. Of course, the game always ends if the entire team is wiped out. You guys ready to rock and roll?
Online.
Let's go break their stuff, guys.
Sensors online. Weapons online.
Alright, looks like we have a couple other pre-mades in here, which is nice.
Affirmative. Fleet command coming in. Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
Means we might have some more team coordination. Or just lances breaking off and not working together at all. We'll find out. Right now. Let's see. I'm gonna do some forward scouting, see if we can find out where they are. Are they over here?
New target acquired.
Negative. D5 is clear.
Target spotted.
Alright, they're moving straight into the C4 area. He's looking at me. There's an assault over there just looking at me, waiting for me to poke around again.
New target acquired.
Alright, where's the other group?
Online.
Looks like we got a couple LRMers stuck over in C4D. What is that? C4D4.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
I kinda really want to jump on him. I kinda am just gonna jump on him. He's alone, more or less. Poor LRM mech. Staying behind to shoot his missiles. Getting caught away from the team.
Target spotted.
Take his rear off. Don't hit the team. His arm is gone.
UAV E3.
We've destroyed target Alpha.
New target acquired.
That was a waste. Alright, can I get over here without getting punished? The answer is a solid maybe. I want to take out your leg before you notice.
Target
There
spotted.
you go, leg is gone.
Level critical.
Let's go. Alright, so that mech is legs, which means he's not getting out of that mess.
Level critical.
Alright, I can take off your torso pretty freely.
Level critical.
Oh, hi, the LRMs, you're back. Good thing I've got radar depth on this.
New target
Oh,
acquired.
you overheated.
Primary Bravo.
We're wrecking Bravo, don't worry.
Level critical. New target acquired.
They've got a lot of LRMs, guys. As long as we can get close, we'll be fine.
Yeah, they have a lot of LRMs and a lot of
New target
SRMs as well.
Look out for LRM boat there.
destroyed.
He's gone.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
That guy's rocking a lot of radar deprivation.
Heat
Sadly,
level critical.
he's
UAV
fat.
down. There's a PV in Delta 5 somewhere.
I'll just
I've
keep
also
our
got a
heat low.
UAV in Echo 5.
Target destroyed.
Alright, he's gone.
New target acquired. Heat level critical. Override shut down.
Alright, let's not blow ourselves up.
Target destroyed.
Oh, there we go. Almost blew ourselves up there. Can I crouch in this game? No.
Target acquired.
There's no crouching. I know in some older versions of the game there was a crouching mechanic, but not in this one. Alright, you gonna poke around there? Or am I gonna have to do it? I'm just barely out of range. Okay, so I think I want to get up on that rock. Falling damage. It's fine. Little broken legs never hurt anyone. Ah, there we go. Just take your torso off, and with it all of your missiles. And there we go. Now, who shot me in the back? Did one of you guys shoot me in the back? Why were you like this? Alright, come on, go, 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 go. Yeah! We're up. Alright, where's the last of them? They're so split up. They just have so many LRMs. They're just all running around trying to run away from us. Get some distance. Where?
Target acquired.
He's gonna go down.
Target destroyed.
There's that launcher over here somewhere.
New
Hi,
target
Freyan. How are you? You have just tiny lasers as your defense against someone who's as close as I am. Ow. Shot in the back by missiles. We have more missile launchers coming from over here somewhere. This is just LRM's the game.
acquired. New
Actually,
target
what are you?
acquired.
Oh, you're a tiny mech. With PPCs. Alright, and you lost an arm, and with one of your PPCs. You are much faster than me. Alright, can I make it up this hill? I don't think so. I don't think so, nope. I saw some more alarms coming from over there, I think. Make it up here.
Destroyed.
He's gone. Alright, Locust is gone. We are in the circle, and one of them is also on the hill. Alright.
Way there. Keep it up.
Never mind, they left.
Got him. Delta 3 and 4, all three of them.
Target
Roger, roger, on the way. Pop UAV. Oh, you have Gauss. Well, that's convenient.
new target acquired.
Goodbye. Oh, hi, tiny mech. Oh, the same build as your friend. Rocking those PPCs. Oh, stop being so tiny and light. Took off his rear armor with that. The last one's a Locust. He's just running. He's got PPCs,
How
so
many fucking TVs are on this team? Like 4?
I think so. That was a lot.
Game, guys.
That was satisfying and blow them up. Oh, jeez, that's good. $680 damage done. Those poor LRMers. They had almost no front line. Alright, so let's see. They had three PPC Locusts. 3 PPC Locusts. What is that? 3 LRMs there. That one is an LRM. That one's an LRM. So that's 5 LRMers. 3 Locusts. 2 other lights. And just their 3 assaults were not tanky. Yeah, King, they were terribly designed. They took all backline supports and no tanks or DPS mechs. So we just kind of walked over them. They had no way of doing anything to us. It was so bad. But hey, at least it's an easy stomp. Let's go. Same map is good. Skirmish or assault? Let's do some skirmish. I guess we're going assault. Did 14 damage and 168 damage to the enemy. That's fine. So I wonder what it's going to be this time. So we had a bit of a interesting match last round, but that's clearly not going to be the case right here. Oh boy. Are those the same guys? Those might be the same guys, but on my team this time. It's the same clan. The same unit. They're not running the same mechs. These guys have a healthy mix. Let's see, do we have any assaults on the team? I don't think so. We've got a Warhammer. It's pretty heavy. Is there an advantage to being in a faction? Not in Quickplay. And the only advantages are the end of round rewards. But they're all the same in Quickplay.
All systems nominal.
Let's see. Get a Sun Spider, Nova. Catapult's pretty heavy. Looks like he's made out of missiles. Hopefully they're SRMs. Maybe 8. Alright, so what else have we got? Sapper. Huntsman can do some damage. Warhammer. We don't have any assaults. Wait, yes we do. Cyclops. There you are. I can't hear you, buddy. Your mic's a little bit underwater.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
That's a Marauder 2C just out in the open. I need to be going this way so I can navigate around the back of them, or at least around the side. So if I go down the trench, I'm just gonna get wrecked. Alright. Oh, we've got a lot of targets coming up from the side here. Ooh, yes. Here we are. Now you, Mr. LRM.
New target acquired.
Oh, you got an AC-20? I don't want to deal with you. Can I take your arm off? I really want to take your arm off. Expose your rear. Not gonna get another shot, am I? Ow. Ow. That actually didn't hurt. That actually didn't hurt at all. You're way out of your range.
New target acquired.
I need to change positions here. Question is where. I think just chasing these guys down is a good option. But oh boy, do they have a lot.
Target acquired.
Alright, how is Dragon Boy over here? I could peel off and chase him down because he's actually pretty heavy.
Artillery strike online.
If I could take his arm off, he'd have pretty much no damage. Either arm or torso. Ah.
Engaged.
Ow! You just almost wiped out my teammate. Alright, come on. Take the arm. I just want the arm gone.
Sorry.
Artillery strike.
There's the arm. There we go. Take out your other torso now. Torso's gone. No reason for me to be here anymore.
New target.
He is gone. You. What are you? Where are you? Oh, hi. You're not made out of LRMs, are you? No, you're a laser boat. You can open your torso. Oh, that's some airstrike. Get out! Missiles. Explosions. Alright, Sun Spider is here.
New target acquired.
I cannot take you at that range.
New target acquired.
Okay, I need to move up. Team killed. It happens. You gotta look. If you're getting team killed, you probably gotta watch your positioning. You've probably positioned yourself in the crossfire. So look out for that.
Artillery strike.
And he's gone.
New target acquired.
Are there cannon builds here? There are absolutely cannon builds here. That mech I started off fighting, for example. The arm piece, the reason I was mentioning it, is he had a giant cannon on it. A singular giant cannon. But more interesting than the single cannon builds are the cannon builds that have
Target acquired.
rapid fire cannons. Like the quad ultra AC5 builds that you just chain fire them and keep massive cannon rounds flying in at a constant rate and just blind the opponents or blind the target in just glorious fire and cannon rounds. Like you literally send so many cannon rounds to their face that they can't see. Excuse me?
Captured. Warning incoming.
Is there a UAV above?
Warning incoming missile.
Alright, well I can just sit here until those are done.
Enemy base is being captured.
Target spotted.
Alright. There you are. Looking for you. Alright, so your rear is open, as well as your front. But can I get to you in time? There's an Arctic wolf on you. Gotcha. Right in the crotch. Alright, so the LRM boat's being chased down by another light. Alright, dude, you're fat. You can't make it up here. I can. Because I'm not fat.
Enemy base is being captured.
La-di-da.
Target spotted.
Goes arm. Yes, use your tiny lasers on me. Go on, expose.
Enemy base is being
Target
captured.
spotted.
There we go. That's the end of that. Good game, guys. Good game. Yes, King, absolutely. Let's go ahead and hop onto the recording chat and the Discord. Damage done, 4 killing blows. That was nice. Go ahead and join a chat. There we are. Much better. You're not using the mic today, King. There we go. Alright, ready up when you're ready. Checking out game settings. I see what you're doing over there. Let's go. Alright, so you should be able to hear me much more clearly now, King. So one thing about dropping in a group like this. Yeah, that makes sense, King. I understand. One thing about dropping in a group like this is you get thrown into lobbies that are made out of other groups. Or mostly other groups. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we have someone trying to sneak in. If you all cast your attention to one Smash Gaming, one Fraz. Good friend, make sure to check him out on YouTube. He does stream every so often. You can find him on YouTube at Smash Gaming, Fraz. Puts out all these great videos. Highly recommend checking it out. But for now, we are doing Stompy Mechs with friends. And we are looking for another match. Let it out. We've actually been having, ever since we joined with the units, we've been having much better matches. This is nice. For multiplayer video, starships sometime, airships sometime. Yeah, sure. I still haven't played more than just the tutorial, really. But yes. How exactly does the multiplayer work? Is it just like you have a, I don't know, $10,000 and bring $10,000 worth of airships and then just go, last one standing wins? Because that sounds actually pretty fun. As we wait for the next match. I wonder why it's taking so long now. I guess it's because we're in the unit queue. For the group queue. Which means more waiting, I assume. Oh, that makes sense. I would have to make some of my own ships. I would have to invest some time and make some of my own ships. That'd be interesting. Now, please, for the love of God, do not press the escort button. I know a lot of you could use some escorts every so often, but Domination, please. No. People, stop pressing the escort button. Yes, I think people did agree with me. We want domination here. For the love of God, do not press the escort button. Keeping tried to press the escort button. No! Don't do it. Bad button. What better use of giant robotic engines of destruction than glorified babysitting? Oh god. It's not even the babysitting that does it, it's that you end up with half the team that wants to play the objective, and the other half of the team that wants to run off and get themselves shot. There's no coordination. No coordination at all. And it's a game mode that punishes hard the entire team should anyone not coordinate.
Evening, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome, commanders.
Howdy, y'all.
Let's do this.
Good hunting.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All
Salute
systems
emoji.
terminal.
Fleet command coming in.
Just realized the echo you'll get from in-game voice and Discord voice sounds about right. You'll get used to it, I assume. It's not so bad. Probably. And again, I'm not the one hearing it. Alright, so I'm gonna be one of the faster guys on the team. We don't have a whole lot of lights. We have a Raven. We got a couple Ravens. But I'm already ahead. Might be able to touch the circle before we get ousted. Infinite laser! Alright.
Going to the circle. Roger
The
that.
last one there's a rotten egg.
Oh crap, I'm slow.
Artillery strike online.
Alright, we're in the circle. And usually the team will rotate here on the left because that's the side we come from, and every time I see a team go here, we get wrecked horribly. So I'm real cautious about coming here. Fox 8 looks clear, which is strange.
I'm going to check out Golf 7.
Right, I'm rotating to Fox 9. I've got a Raven, so I should have pretty good spotting if I can rotate around.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Well, we
Guy
found
here
their
at Golf
light.
7.
Good contact on these guys.
New target acquired.
I don't want to face tank you, please.
On Bravo.
Lance,
Not
Lance,
appreciated.
Golf 8.
Roger, roger. Golf 8, Golf 7. They're coming from Golf 7, Hotel 7.
New target acquired. Artillery strike online.
Alright, you were right here.
New target acquired.
Alright, let's do some damage then. You're
Couple-
Not
one of them was
technically out
rotating
of
towards,
range.
Fox 9.
Coming to support.
do a little bit of damage.
What is it?
I want to say it was Bravo. Roughneck. Never mind, he pulled back to line using Hotel 8.
Roger,
Oh,
take
that
that.
sounds so nice. They've got an LRM Marauder sitting in the back.
New target acquired.
Watch Fox.
Careful on
over
those
there,
corners,
Fox
guys.
nine.
They're watching it.
Is that a piranha flanking?
New target acquired.
There's Sun Spider right here. Oh, he had jump jets. Oh, he has jump jets. He just... Oh, that's why he's here. Get me out, get me out.
Acquired.
Delta, Delta, he's in among us. Thank you.
Coming in from Echo A.
Don't everyone chase the lights.
Cicada, she can take the spider.
I'm on it. Spider's so slow.
Critical.
Spider, why are you so slow? I don't understand. You done?
Destroyed.
Thank you.
Shoot me instead of my friends. I like it.
Target acquired.
Alright. They use that distraction to move up. I took off his rear armor.
Charlie's in the open. Good target.
New target acquired.
Charlie, Charlie, Charlie.
Artillery strike.
Guys, we need to pick a side
It's
to
Indigo.
rotate.
We should rotate along the Gamma 7 line on the right side.
New target acquired.
They seem to be wanting to rotate around our left.
Yeah, they're rotating left.
New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile.
Nope, 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 don't want it.
Rotate right, guys. We're gonna have to.
Artillery strike.
We don't have the tonnage to hold them back.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Alright, he's
Run
gone.
down.
Go to Fox. Fox Piranha.
New target acquired.
God, if I could take off his torso, I'd be so happy.
Heat level.
Oh, he's got PPCs. I don't want it.
New target
Alright,
acquired.
that urban mech is causing problems. Shredding our line. Please just let me get out his rear. So slow, I should be able to do this. There we go. He's gone. Sorry, Big Nose, didn't get to him in time. Did another tiny light here.
Bravo.
Roger, focusing Bravo. Oh, we're getting beaten here hard.
Artillery strike activated.
Don't know if I can
New target
do this without
acquired.
getting peeked. Center torso.
Warning, incoming missile.
Alright, he's down.
New target acquired.
I need to focus on Big Boy.
Incoming missile.
Specifically his right torso. Nope, center torso I think is the call here.
Warning, incoming
I'm not last up.
critical damage. Warning,
India,
Oh,
India.
that's at the end of me.
India down the flag.
That's the end of me. Oh, at least he overheated himself to do it. 521 damage done. Ah,
Fight, man.
King asking what is the RNG, CLR, and TRK?
Fox is committing me, bud.
Those
Fox
are
is
the
committing me. Take his leg. Turn around. Behind you. Behind you. Behind you.
those are the objective markers. They basically tell you the status of the hill. RNG means that somebody is inside the ring, inside the King of the Hill marker ring. CLR means that the area is clear, or not. If there's an enemy inside it, or not. And TRK means you're actually capturing it. So basically it's saying you have to have someone inside of it. There has to be no enemies inside of it, and you're actually capturing it. Alright. That was actually not a bad match. We didn't win, but it was pretty darned close. We needed to rotate around sooner than we did. Got a lot of illuminations that round though, which was satisfying. Alright. Let's go. Polar Islands, Teletherma. I think either River City or Caustic Valley would be my ideal. I prefer Domination over Assault, but neither are bad. What I like about Assault is that it's kind of a social rule that you don't actually go for the cap. Riffle Deep says DPS not equal to firepower. That is very true. DPS determined by the sustained damage output rather than the alpha strike. So really my mech doesn't have very high DPS, but it does have a pretty high alpha strike. And I'm fast and agile, so I can kind of run around corners, cool off, and fire it again. But if I get caught out in the open, I'm in trouble. I don't have that many alpha strikes in me before I have to either suicide or hide. Alright, let's go. Ooh, wow, we're joining in with FRR here.
What's up, guys? So we here at FRR are set up as a brawl unit at the moment. So you're welcome to push in
ideal.
with us. You're welcome to provide us cover with lerms or do whatever you want to do, but we will be holding a position and pushing when the time is right.
Understood. Follow your lead.
Thank you.
High mobility builds are fun. They're my choice. I'm a light pilot. I do lights and mediums. Like even my medium selection, like the Shadow Cat and the Cicada here, are designed with extra mobility in mind. Like the Cicada is just about as light as you can get without being a light. Alright, let's do this. Let's try to meet up with the rest of the FRR.
Box 5 cover. We're going to decide from that point whether we need to fall back and defend our base or whether we are going to push across Box 6 and crush them.
Roger, roger.
I don't know about crushing them, but I will just be kicking them off.
And you see, this is a proper unit dropping, and this makes me happy. This is what I'm
Rally
used to
point,
playing.
Box 5 cover.
So I'm in Fox 5, so we're going to be taking hold around here, using the buildings for LRM cover.
E6 Black Lantern. E6 Black Lantern.
Don't get squirreled, guys.
I spotted a couple other mediums coming towards the city. Looks like they're going to try and take Eco 5.
Ah, thank you for the follow. Coordination in online play, I know, seriously. It's to a point where I've pretty much not even tried to do coordinating anymore.
Get ready for a Fox 6 push. We got Bravo as the lead target.
Behind you, Stormcrow tried to sneak by on E4.
Bravo, lead target.
Alright, looks like they're really trying to sneak around us here. Let's go.
Oh, God, Piranha.
Can we hop on the Stormcrow? Are they gonna leg him? Oh my god, these guys have serious coordination. I don't want to go that way. They got a firing line set up on the other side of the bridge in Echo 7.
High priority.
Ready, Delta.
Roger, roger. On Delta.
UAV up.
I took his arm, not his leg. Alright, they're coming from Echo 6.
Come, blocking Charlie out to Kita.
Hold the high ground, guys. Focus targets.
It's a rock.
Why does everyone keep stopping to rush my dire wolf?
Why does he need assistance back there? He's hitting our... Alright, I need to not squirrel on him. We already got a light fending him off. They have narcs, careful. Is that... Ah, he's running a ECM jammer. Or sensor jammer.
New target acquired.
Bravo's been legged.
Target spotted. Right flank, Echo 4.
UAV activated.
Alright, get that up. I could tell it's an Atlas just kind of chilling over there. Oh, he sees me. Oh, he missed. Alright, good thing he missed. Alright, you back here, Arctic Cheetah. You've been causing problems. Give me you, thank you.
New target acquired.
Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Legs on Foxtrot.
UAV.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Alright, we got some more lights harassing our assaults back over here. We need to help these guys out.
Target acquired. Artillery strike.
Oop, what are you?
Push now, Fox 5.
Oh, hi. You're fat. And you're here.
Incoming missile.
I just got no.
Ready to go up, Sun Spider.
Incoming missile.
Target spotted.
So glad you didn't get to look at me.
And the Piranha's on the dire wolf.
Raining Delta.
On India.
I'll play distraction with you.
All on India. All on India.
Roger, roger, focusing India. Shoot him in the butt.
Don't hit each other, guys.
One more alpha.
I'm working at
India down.
New target acquired.
Juliet next. Juliet, Juliet.
Can I get him? Is he gonna back up? Where's he going? Oh, he's stuck in the middle. Almost took out his leg.
Smoke.
Critical.
One more alpha should do it. Where's he gonna suicide himself, I suppose? Up, he suicided himself. Alright.
Counter push, Echo 6.
Thermal's on.
Kilo, Kilo. Awesome.
Kilo, awesome. Let's go.
Warning. Incoming missile.
Ah, these are their LRM boats. If I just get on them, they'll have to seriously reduce
All
DPS.
on Kilo.
I'm just with LRS 20 because of that freaking Piranha took out all my legs.
There you go, remove that.
Someone please
Probably
tell me
won't.
it's the Piranha and Atlas now.
On my way. I'm the light hunter, I can help these guys out.
Acquired.
I'm not gonna last long against this Atlas.
Push, Echo.
Right, Torso? Goodbye. Atlas has been partially stripped.
There's Lima Atlas.
Oh.
I know you
Wrong Atlas.
I got no weapons. There's no point in saving me.
Alright, this is fine. Left leg. There we go.
Atlas
Alright.
down.
What are you? Sun Spider. Goodbye.
New target acquired.
Lima Atlas. Oh, you're fat.
Shot was dope, Incursus.
Raining at
Thank you. It was very satisfying.
Raining Lima.
Oh, poor Lima. I think he's actually stuck in the world geometry.
Level critical.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, we got stripped.
Mine, mine, mine.
Sorry, man.
Good
we
game.
tried.
Nice.
Good games, guys. Now that is very true, Duro. You definitely don't want to stop moving. 727 damage done. If you guys want an extra player, I'd be happy to drop in your group. They probably don't want an extra player. 727 damage done. That's what I'm talking about here. 5 killing blows. That's a good match and a half. I miss the days when we had proper light wolf packs going around, just sniping people off one alpha at a time. It's been a while since I've had that kind of team. I could try to drop with FRR again. Maybe just get him in sync drop. Let's go. So what's your favorite mech? General in chat. What are you guys' favorite mechs? King says, I probably pushed too hard. Died pretty early. Remember, when you're working with a team like this, you just want to wait for the drop commander to tell you what to do, basically. Just stay with the team, focus the same targets the team are focusing. If you have 12 mechs and you remove one of them, then you have 11 mechs to shoot at. And there's only 11 mechs shooting at you. It takes, if you didn't notice, it takes you a while to burn through any single mech, but if you have 5-6 mechs shooting at it at once, it goes down pretty instantly. So that's all you gotta do. Just stay with the team. It's really hard to get shot if you're with the team, because if they try to focus you down, all you have to do is just stand next to your teammate, and your teammate starts getting shot. And then just shoot the same targets that your teammates are shooting. They go down quick, you stay up. No problems. Especially if you're a newer player, make sure to try to stay behind a teammate, like, at all times. Duro says, probably some laser build. Alpha shoot legs and arms while peeking. Man after my own heart. That's pretty much the idea, King. If you're an assault, then you are the shield the team uses. If you're a heavy, you are mostly shield. And if you're a medium, you don't really have much shield. And if you're light, you have no shield. Pretty much. I do actually have a cataphract that I love. It's a dual Gauss with 1 Gauss in each arm. So it's got a lot of versatility. It's great for removing lights, because lights don't expect you to have good tracking. And with the cataphract benefits, you could just have that Gauss in the arms and just remove legs in single shots. It's great. Next time that spider comes around the corner, just take its leg off in 1 alpha. Well, assaults are usually... It's an interesting dynamic where assaults have the most firepower, usually the most DPS, but they also have the most armor. So they're the biggest threat on the field, but they're also the hardest threat to remove. Heavies don't have as much armor and they don't have as much firepower usually. but there's usually a lot more of them, and they're a bit more mobile. So oftentimes you'll have, like, for example, 4 assaults move forward as this tip of the spear because they take forever to take down, and they do as much damage as they can on the way out, while you have your heavies, a little bit more mobile, focus the targets down and do most of the damage. And of course you have your mediums that are in between that aren't usually the target of anything. They're even more agile, so they run around and get shots from the side, and then you have your lights doing the scouting and the harassing. Scouts, and their lights are their job. Lights generally will be the ones dancing around to the back and the side, like they were last time, in this last match, harassing our heavier dudes who couldn't take care of them themselves, because good light pilots won't be able to be so simply dealt with. Duro asks if I've played MechWarrior Living Legends. I have not. King says, currently I have a small missile thingy, 2 large lasers, and a modified large laser. It's kind of more snipey. Sounds like an ER large laser, and I'm not sure what the build is on that Griffin. Riffledupe says, Assault seems viable stat-wise, but they get targeted hard. It's never fun to be on the receiving end of the entire enemy team's ire. Fair enough. I mean, assaults are still needed. They are the biggest boom carriers. You can, yes please, King, go ahead and put a screenshot on Discord. That's what Discord's for. The thing about assaults is you kind of need teamwork to protect them. We got R7 here. Or just post a screenshot of your in-game UI. Get to see what weapons it has there. I mean, if you have a well-coordinated team, like the linebacker push, you don't need assaults at all. But then you have to have a well-coordinated team. And usually when I play assaults, I'm usually the one that just says, hey guys, I'm going to tell you guys what to do. And I'm going to die within the first 2 minutes, and I'm only going to get like 200 damage. But in doing so, it's going to let you guys just smash through their line and wipe them out. So by the way, we're against what is at least an 8-man pre-made. I assume they're all going to be working very well together, which means we're going to get slaughtered here, and I don't think there's anything we can do about it. But I'll be working with the team as much as I can. Alright, we got assault here. Let's go meet up with the other big boys. You know, well, I guess I'm dropping. There's no real lance distribution here. Alright boys, this is a skirmish. There's no objectives. Just gather together. We'll be fine. Hopefully.
Shoes. Back.
Meatloaf Bomb, you present?
Someone say meatloaf?
Hey, there he is. We're taking ER laser fire. We're already split into 2 groups. Oh, group up thing didn't work out very well. Is he moving? He is moving. We had 2 assaults that were kind of AFK after the beginning of the match. Alright, we had 2 assaults that were pseudo AFK after the beginning of the match. We're still waiting for them to get all grouped together.
Target spotted. It's like Echo 7. They're coming in from there.
Roger, roger. We should group up in Delta 5, Echo 6 area. It'll leave one of our assaults with a nice walk, but it's where everyone else is.
Yeah, it's a Hellbringer. He may be covering some fuck.
I think we have an ECM on the team. If we don't have an ECM on the team, we're going to have to use each other for cover.
Bravo, Hellbringer, Delta 6. He's got lance in place behind him, I think. Maybe not.
Alex was getting confused why I couldn't read the other messages in chat because he was on Twitch, not YouTube. That makes sense. Most of the chat happens on YouTube, almost exclusively. You get a few people on Twitch every so often. That needs to be smoked. It's being smoked. Alright, we found them all. They're all here, I think. Don't rotate into Death Valley, guys. I know it'll be tempting. Don't do it. Ooh. Hi, Juliet. You like your arm? I do too. Alright. That's damage. I don't know what hit him, but it was more than just me. Or he's not wearing any armor. Let's override ourselves, make sure we don't blow up. Got a couple targets heading through Death Valley. Open fire if you get the chance. I need to pull back and wait. This is working surprisingly well. Hi Shadowcat, how are you? Alright, remove him. I'm gonna remove the Orion as well. Not my job. Need to focus these boys. Trying to help you out, Meatloaf. They got a lot on you. Oh ho ho!
Back at 2 kilo.
Had to override myself there. Alright, I just need some more. There we go, he's down. Mad Cat. His right torso. Right torso, Kilo. Alright, check the crown, guys. That's what the last 3 are. Alright, took out his torso. And he's down. Alright, the Viper, I think, is my next task. There goes his leg. Good game, guys.
Well played, well played.
That worked a lot better than I expected. They went through Death Valley. They split through Death Valley, and that was their problem. 822 damage done. I tore limbs off left and right. That's how you do it. Alright, King, go ahead and send me that screenshot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was definitely a mess. I'm very surprised. I think the problem they had is they wanted to push. They were all grouped up and wanted to push into Crown, but we were already there. And we just didn't let them in. And none of them successfully led the push. They just kind of meandered in, got shot, meandered out, and no one actually pushed in. If they had pushed us all together through that one side, like for example, through that one side where I was, we would have just been crushed. As me and the one other mech that was there, watching it, would not have been, or I think it was 2 other mechs, would not have been able to hold all 12 of them running through that. And they would have just been, they would have stomped over me and just ran over the backs of the teammates that were watching the other entrances into the Crown. Hello, Jacob Mitchell. Welcome to the chat. We've got great fun happening here. Lots of mech stompy, smashy fun stuff. Alright, let's see, what has he got on there? He's got... Nice. Alright, you've got yourself some AMS, an ER large laser, a medium laser. I can't see what's on your other arm. You got it obscured. So it looks like you've got some streaks. You got a Streak 2 launcher. You've got 2 AMS, actually. And a medium laser. And a large laser. I'm not sure what you have on your other arm. On your left arm. Medium laser in the left arm. So you got 2 medium lasers, an ER large laser, a couple EMS, and a Streak. It's not a whole lot of DPS you got there. Jacob asking if Fraz is here. He was here earlier. I'm not sure if he's here currently. You don't have, so you have just a medium range, or like a short range brawler. Your max range should be about 300 meters. Remember the Streaks, the lock-on missiles, won't deal damage. They actually self-destruct after about 270 meters, so you do actually have to be close. But Streaks only deal 4 damage per launch. Like a Streak 2. What is it? Actually, Streaks do 2.5. So you're dealing 1 medium laser worth of damage for every launch of your Streaks. And you have 2 additional medium lasers to go on top of it, with an ER large laser as backup. You don't have a very high alpha strike, but you're gonna have a lot of heat management. As in, you can just keep firing for like forever without worrying about anything. Oh, you also have jump jets. Decent jump jets. So if you can get locks on something, you can just kind of hang around, jump up over. You can like hang around behind a building, jump up above it, fire everything, and then land back down. Not that you have a whole lot to fire. Let's see if you've got. This is your loadout. Got it on the arms. You may want to consider putting a couple PPCs on this sucker. Just strip the missiles, strip all the lasers, and put a PPC on each arm. Yeah, this is definitely an easy mech to work with. What's the difference between lasers and cannons? Well, one goes pew pew, one goes boom boom. No, the cannons, like for example, there's a lot of different cannons. So specifically, I'll use the AC-10, the autocannon 10, which is kind of the medium grade, or it's a medium large cannon, and I'll use the medium laser for examples. Where the autocannon, the AC-10, deals 10 damage. You click the button, it shoots a giant cannon round. It flies at the target. It has travel time. It's affected by travel, by distance, and gravity. It's just like a regular cannon. It deals 10 damage when it hits the target. It doesn't generate a lot of heat. Has some recoil, so there'll be some screen shake when you fire it. It does 10 damage. 10 damage is a pretty healthy amount of damage, by the way. Like for example, King's maxed out center torso, which is the largest amount of armor you can get, has 75 hit points. A single AC-10 does 10 of those damage. Does 10 hit points worth of damage. Whereas a medium laser has a damage, is kind of like a damage over time weapon. You click the button, nice laser comes out, and the medium laser burns for 1 second. So it'll deal 5 damage over 1 second at whatever you're looking at. So if you say look at the center torso, and you keep your cursor or your reticle on it for a full second, then it will deal 5 damage to that torso. 95% of the time, that's not what happens. You end up aiming at the center torso, you click the fire button, and sometime between you clicking the fire button and the end of the 1 second, your reticle has drifted off of the center torso onto everything else. So you end up splashing that 5 damage partially on the center torso, partially on the right torso, partially on the arm, so forth, so on. King says, what is considered a good amount of damage? Yeah, it depends on what kind of mech you're playing and what role you're playing. For you, as a heavy, kind of tanky DPS, probably closer to 500, I would say, would be better. But realistically, the damage, it's kind of misleading. Everyone's like, I just want to get a lot of damage. That's really not how it works. Because you can do 200 damage to a mech and not hurt it, but you can also do 20 damage to a mech and destroy it. So take that with a grain of salt. Because the way that works, at least the way the health works in this, in MechWarrior, is each component has a different amount of HP. So you can deal 200 damage dealing, I don't know, 50 damage to 4 different components and not breaking through the armor, because like the center torso has 75 armor. You can deal 50 damage to 4 different components and not deal any actual structural or stopping damage to the mech, and it'll just keep going on as if nothing happened. Or you can deal 30 damage, like the rear right torso has 20 armor, has 20 hit points, so you can do 30 damage and just completely rip off half of the mech. And if he's got an XL engine, you just blew up the entire mech with 10 damage left to spare. A 10 damage overkill. So you say, hey, 500 is good damage. If you did something useful with that damage, yes. If you were just splashing it everywhere because you had ER lasers firing at too long range and didn't have a nice burn, well, it didn't do anything with it. Generally, if you have like 1500 damage, it's kind of hard to have bad damage at that point, because if you've done 1500 damage, you've pretty much ripped every piece of armor off of every mech on the enemy team. But you don't often get that much damage. Ow! That was my paint. Dora says, that's why pulse lasers are good for pinpoint damage. Indeed, pulse lasers deal slightly more damage, but have much less burn time.
Just stack full of assaults and we're about to get to like shit on.
Don't worry, you have a Raven. You'll be fine. Raven mech is God mech.
Just put a couple AC-20s on it. We're good. Don't worry about it.
God damn, can I get what y'all are smoking, man?
Yeah, buy a 3L. You know, drop to a half-ton engine, slap every LRM you can to it. And just
Yeah, they're just sitting up on top there in Fox 7, Fox 8. That is correct, King. The meters next to the weapons shows the range of your weapons. He just shot some cannons at me and hit the wall in front of him. 270, for example, would be the range of your missiles, which are the absolute max range. Firing those missiles at anything less. Alright, we're pushing the left side of this hill here.
okay, there's two
good luck.
in there, but do it quick and you can roll over them.
Exactly. And we're literally all running lights here, so be careful.
They're already kind of set.
Drop your arties as often as possible. Good God, they have so many heavies here.
Artillery strike activated.
Ow. I felt like an AC-20 to my shoulder. There's definitely an AC-20 to my shoulder. Can I get the shot here? I can. Almost took off his arm. Ooh, nice.
New target.
Alright, do it. Poke out, buddy. Can I poke over here?
New target acquired.
Ow. That's a mad cat. I don't want to be here. I have so many heavies. Like, our entire team is just lights. With a couple mediums scattered about. Oh, all those cannon shells running right next to my cockpit.
New target acquired.
I need to take out the AC-20 off of that medium. He's got a big cannon on something that can actually chase us down. Oh, is a Kodiak? Are you serious? Like, what is this? Campaign on legendary mode?
Target acquired.
They're rotating back to Fox 8. Get wrecked. No, don't shoot me, friendly. I don't deserve to die. Well, yeah, I do.
Almost ate your center torso. Yeah, he's open. Night Star is CT open. To the Mad Cat? It is. Alright, remove you, please. God, I love this medium laser burst. Just the alpha strike potential on this is ridiculous.
Acquired.
We need to move forward. They're trying to fall back and bait us into open. They're trying to bait us into open areas. Need to focus on something closer than that Warhammer. Unless he's CT? He is CT crit. He took off his arm. He's shielding.
Almost cornered.
Ow! Okay, I got hit from behind. Please don't be something big. It was a friendly. And there goes the torso. Oh, that's that Night Star. Come on, give me the CT. Come on, give me the CT. Missiles! Those were not... Those were dumbfire missiles. Alright, I need to fall back. This is not falling back, by the way. This is me taking target opportunity. Alright, there you go. Remove him. Well, that was really close. This is actually kind of funny. They're so fat that they can't stop us from disengaging. Alright, now they're moving up. I need to move in with the team here, which is bad. Because now we're using the high ground. That Night Star is going to be cored from so many different directions.
Working on them.
Wow.
I got him for you, buddy.
Thanks.
Alpha.
What are you? Please tell me you got... Oh, you don't.
India.
But you are cored. Gimme. Gimme.
Echo. India really
that adder is going to cause me some problems. I need to not be here. Go, 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 get out.
Delta forward.
Gimme.
Why is it always Arctic Cheetah?
Come on, Tiny Light.
92% Arctic Cheetah, guys. Are you kidding me?
What has he been doing this whole time?
I don't know, but he's probably out to kill all of us.
Yeah, he is.
Help. Help.
It's a Kodiak!
Yeah, he's been hiding over in Gulf 7 for most of the match.
So tanky.
I just love how they had the assaults.
Alright, took him out. I need to take the right torso on him. Right torso! Give me your right torso!
Oh, super close.
Right arm destroyed.
Ah, GG, guys. Oh, man, that was a lot closer than I thought it would be. That was actually a lot closer than I thought it would be. 1,300 damage dealt! Woo! Talk about tearing apart the assaults. They gotta step up here, try to walk over us. Ooh, wow. 7 kill most damage dealt. That's I did the most damage to 7 of their mechs. How much? Good God. That was not even close. Yeah, look at this. I have a bunch of light mechs. Whew, wow. Okay. Now that's what I'm talking about. Good cicada gameplay. Alright, let's try to do that again. That was satisfying. We may not have won, but good lord, was that a good match. Let's see, King. Well, we can get you up there. That was actually a really rough match for you. You were the heaviest thing on our team. You can always, that is what the trial mechs are for, if you're unfamiliar with how the mech plays. You can always give it a shot. Especially when you're just starting, money can be a bit difficult to obtain. You have 6 million already? Yeah, that'll do it. You do get it pretty quickly, especially off the start. But you still need to use it to purchase a few mechs, which makes it, despite having a lot, very difficult to obtain. Because you want to purchase like 7 mechs, and you don't have enough money for 7 mechs. That was good. That felt so good, guys, you have no idea. Just tearing things apart. Well, King, I think you would be much better off if you, well, to get 45 damage, that's like 2.5 alpha strikes off of you. So really what happened there is you didn't get to shoot much before getting run down. The problem with MechWarrior and what really makes it difficult for new players isn't getting mechs and getting the right designs. You could have an ideal mech, like for example you were playing one of the champion mechs earlier, which is a player-made, which is a player-made loadout of a mech. That was so good and so popular that it became purchasable from the store. So you were playing a good mech. What's happening is the positioning. You were targeted heavy during that, probably because I was the heaviest on the team. While I'm sure that was part of it, 9 out of 10 times it's more about positioning. You may have been the heaviest on the team, but there were places where the enemy just couldn't get to, because if they stood out, they would get shot by 7 tiny mechs, and then those tiny mechs would disappear. Meaning, if you were behind those tiny mechs, you'd be safe. Getting pushed, getting wiped out so early without doing damage just means you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Yes, and that's really it. It's just inexperience. Like for example, they pushed the left side, and if you were on the left side and not in proper position, you'd have just gotten run over. And eventually they pushed the right side and retook the top. If you were at the top at that time, you'd have gotten run over. So you have to be able to recognize what's happening in the match and know where to stand so that you don't get run over. And if you're too far in the back, and the lights will come get you. If you're damaged in second line, you have to watch out from the sides because the lights will just poke out the sides and try to snipe you. If you're on one side that's getting pushed, you need to know where to stand with the firing line so you don't get targeted and wiped out. In a heavy, should he be using the same poke war tactics you're using? Yes. Yes and no. He's in a damage over time style mech. He's got a lot of armor. He has a low-ish DPS, but he's pretty much heat neutral, so he can just keep firing infinitely. So basically, for his mech, he wants to be exposed 90% of the time, but standing behind an assault mech or something bigger, so that they target His friend, well, he just deals constant damage for the entire duration in which he's exposed. Whereas you see a mech like mine, I can fire 3 times and I have to run away and wait for a whole minute before I can fire again.
Sensors online. Weapons online.
So he's not quite using the same poke war tactics. Now, that's not to say he can't use it. In fact, everyone uses, including mechs like his, which are FaceTime style mechs, uses the poke war tactics up until there's a push that happens, or up until he can fully expose himself behind a teammate. So even in that case, he still needed to use his just lasers to poke out, fire lasers, back up. Poke out, fire lasers, back up. When they push one side, that's when he starts tanking. That's when he starts doing face damage. Or when we pushed that one side, he should have been on that front line pushing the side, leading the charge, using all those missiles to wipe things, using those tiny missiles and all the lasers and just constant damage to just face tank and deal damage. Because once the enemy releases the alpha strikes, a lot of the enemies are like me. Once they use their strikes, they have to hide. He doesn't have to. So once they shoot, he just stands there, takes it, and deals more damage, and deals more damage, and deals more damage. While they're off trying to run away and hide, he can chase them down. That's how that mech works. You know, unless you have a bigger boy next to you, and then you just do the same thing, but they're not shooting at you, they're shooting at your teammate. Oh, where are they?
Target
It's
acquired.
light.
Target spotted.
Alright.
Guys, don't get spread out. I know our lights are running forward. I'm one of them. Please don't fall for it if they're staying back. Yeah, they're playing defensive.
Acquired.
It looks like we've got a fair few in Hotel 8. Which means us lights need to not engage until the rest of us get here.
New target acquired.
Yeah, they got some heavies over here.
New target acquired.
Alright, now they're in Hotel 8.
Guys over by Hotel 8, we're still missing 4 of our heavy mechs. Actually, 2 assaults and 2 heavies. So we'll be at a disadvantage if we engage here at the moment. We need to hold off until the rest of us get here. They're still almost a kilometer away.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
New target acquired.
Oh, that was cannon fire. I don't want to be here.
Warning, incoming missile.
Nope. Get denied by this giant rock.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Alright, they're pushing the left side of Hotel 8.
Focus Charlie, focus Charlie.
Acquired.
On Charlie.
Destroyed.
Charlie down, focusing Delta, Delta. Delta, night gear.
Golf down. Good kill on that Reaper. Very nicely done.
Target destroyed.
Shooting at me.
Target acquired.
Got a couple mechs behind us.
Kilo, please.
Critical.
Focusing Kilo.
They'll drop back. He's gonna push him back.
Target spotted.
Kilo side torso's open.
New target acquired.
Our right flank. Juliet, last one here.
I need to work on Kilo here. Kilo's in a bad way.
Target acquired.
Do it, look at me. Remove that torso. And then this one. Thank you.
God kill. On India.
New target acquired.
That's how you work
God
with the
kill,
team to
Hotel 8,
focus
watch
your
out.
target.
They got stuff on our right.
Oh boy, I just dropped down in front of something. It's got a small radar ping? Okay, we're good. That's not small. Go, 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 go. Alright, doing a lot of damage to that. Oh, jeez, I'm doing a lot of damage to that arty strike.
Bravo's committing.
I got something small behind me.
Acquired.
You sure you want to do this one, buddy?
Critical damage. Right
Oh yeah, he's gonna do this.
left flank destroyed.
He did it. Rip me! Ah, 529 damage dealt. So close. Machine guns just shredded everything off of me. This is a light that's got nothing but an LRM launcher. Oh boy. Well, at least he's got ECM, I suppose.
Alpha Piranha.
How much damage is he gonna deal? At least he knows not to target those guys. He is fast though, so he could probably outrun most of the things.
We've got some scary stuff behind us. We need to finish this really fast. Get killed, turn around. Hotel 7. Black Runner, and we have a Piranha.
Huh. I think the big boys scared him away. Get the lock, fire. Alright.
On Alpha.
This is going better.
Good kill on it, Juliet.
Nice shooting, commanders.
Good job.
Ah, that was good. Satisfaction. Alright, I did 22 team damage. I must have alphaed someone in the back. That's unfortunate. I probably splashed them heavily. Let's see how King did. King did 76 damage. Better. 76 damage across 6 mechs. Oh, I'm sorry. That's score. He did 35 damage. King. Alright, King is definitely out of position like all the time. So let me go ahead and drop in a heavier mech. See if I can provide you some cover. And I'll make it the last match of the night. Or, King, how about this? Go over to the mech lab. Go to your, you own, the Griffin is the only mech you own, right? And pull up that screenshot. Alright. It's the only mech you own. Let's turn you into something, you like sniping. Let's turn you into something snipey. Go ahead and strip all the weapons off of it. Just the streaks, the SRMs, the MS, all the ammo for it, and the medium lasers. Alright, it's got standard armor, standard heatsink, standard structure, standard missile guidance. It's a grasshopper. Oh, you're right. My bad. I was just reading Griffin for some reason. Grasshopper. Oh, even better. Alright, strip it all off. Got a standard engine 280, so you could tank a lot of things. Oh boy, this is going to be horribly not optimized at all. As we don't want to spend a lot of money on this, that way you can purchase a new mech soon and try out other things. Just manually drag off all the medium lasers, the ER large laser. Just drag it from their current position onto the right where the weapons list is. Basically, take it from the mech and put it back in the weapons list. And that should be, how many tons is that? It's available to you. So take off all the weapons and the AMS. Because if you're out of position, AMS is not going to save you. It's really not going to do much for you. Including the ammo. Yes, all the ammo as well. Which should just be the 2-streak ammo and the AMS ammo. You should have nothing but heat sinks and jump jets on there. Well, and also an engine, but looks like you've already maxed the armor, so you're good on that. Alrighty. Go ahead and send me a screenshot. So Chad, how do you think we want to kit him out? Just PPCs, some long-range laser energy weapons. It says it's explicit. Oh, that's hilarious. Mech so good it registers as explicit. That's hilarious. I don't know how to fix that. So from this state, you should just be able to add on. All right, what are we gonna do? What kind of PPCs you want to do? Probably standard PPCs, right? These things shouldn't be getting too close to them, and if they do, you'd have to deal with that later. Because these won't generate as much heat. They've got decent range. Alright. Let's do these. PPC is particle pulse cannon, or particle projector cannon. It's a single shot laser weapon. It shoots a giant ball of plasma energy, basically. Deals 10 damage. And that's about it. Has a long recharge time. It does 0 damage if the target is less than 90 meters, so don't shoot at anything too close. But 90 meters is really very close. But we don't want to spend all of this money on one mech. That way you can try out different mechs. But let's go ahead and get yourself a PPC in each arm. Alright, so the grasshopper should have how many slots? 6 energy slots. You have an arm with, alright, so 2 energy slots in each arm. Or even better yet, not letting you get 2. Why not? You should be able to put 2, you should be able to get 2 PPCs. You could put them both in one arm actually, which would work better for you. 2 PPCs in, let's say, your right arm. And then we'll put like 2 medium lasers in the other. The only reason it wouldn't let you do it, I think, would be the weight. Let's see how much these things weigh. Tons, 7. These are 7 tons, 14. You wouldn't have 14 tons of weapons, so you can take off a couple of heat sinks. Take off heat sinks until it lets you put 2 on. That way you should have nothing in your center torso. 2 PPCs in one of your arms. And what do we have? Alright, did it. What is your heat management at now? What number is it at? When you mouse over the mech, it should actually be in the bottom right corner, where it says heat management. Mine is at 1.26. That's your current heat management. All right, definitely add 2 more medium lasers, but on the other arm. Okay, so put 2 PPCs on one arm, and then 2 medium lasers on the other arm. That way the PPCs come from the same direction instead of from different directions. It'll make your life a lot easier. It'll make your life much easier, I promise you. It'll work with 1 on each arm, but it's not as convenient to use. You might not want to do pulse lasers, but if you have the tonnage for it, sure, why not? I would advise doing medium lasers and then heat sinks for the rest of it. That way, it's easier to work with. $70 tonnage. Alright, so just make sure to do weapons first, that way you have 2 PPCs, 2 medium lasers, and then everything else should just be heat sinks. No other lasers, no AMS, no missiles, no ammo. Lasers generally don't need ammo. In fact, in every case, they don't need ammo. And then once we get that done, it's large and small. Do you have owned items ticked? Untick owned items. There should be medium laser and ER medium laser. I wouldn't do ER medium laser. I suppose you could. Wouldn't be that big of a deal. You can see on my screen here, this is what it should look like. Energy, you have flamer, tag, small laser, medium laser, large laser, then the ER versions of them, and the pulse versions, then the PPCs. If it doesn't look like this, then there's something else going on. Flamer, tag, small laser, large laser. And owned items is not filtered. What? Ah, okay. There you go.
Hey, look, it's the Incursus that doesn't have a job. So, since you still don't have a job, here's some money so you can feed yourself.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Kinsha has arrived. Coming to check in. How you doing, Kinsha? Kinsha coming in with a 20. Thanks so much, girl. It actually means a lot. Fill the rest of the heatsink. Fill the rest of your tonnage. You won't be able to fill the rest of the empty space with heat sinks. Just the tonnage. Kinsha, you missed some spicy memes. It was great. We had some stripping, some escort button pressing, some Minecraft. It was beautiful. Alright, there you go. So you should have 2 medium lasers, 2 PPCs, and pretty much just heat sinks after that. Go ahead and send me a screenshot if you can, if Discord lets it. That shouldn't have cost all of your money. And then let's go ahead and ready up. Actually, let me switch off of this boy into a bigger boy. Do I need to do that? Because you'll have range. You need to stay next to the team anyways. All right, let's go heavies. Let's see, gauze medium laser. This is just straight damage. Pure and simple damage. Let's bring out the cat. Alright, so this is a just pinpoint damage cat. Let's go. Hey, that one went. There you go, King. That looks much better. 70 out of 70 tons. There you go. Alright. Alright, let's ready up.
I don't care about the memes. I could always just replay the video. Or did you forget this is YouTube and it allows people to rewatch videos?
Hey, Kinsha coming in with another 10.
Believe, but it's true.
Kinsha coming in with 10 more. Wow. Alright, you know, you throw 20 at me, I kind of lose a few recollections in the memory. It's, it does get me a little bit jittery. Especially if you start throwing more after that. It's like, what? I think you've impressed Jacob as well. Yes, this will be the last match in the night. So don't worry about that, King. Alright, King, your job this time will just be stick next to me and shoot at targets. You have jump jets, so if you're hiding behind cover, you can use the jump jet button to jump up and use those PPCs in that arm to fire both PPCs at the same time at your target. They do have a travel time. They're not like traditional lasers, they're more like cannon shots. But then you have your medium lasers just in case something gets close or you want to add in some extra damage. Just remember, the PPCs are going to run you a little bit hot, so make sure not to overheat too much. That could be bad.
Oh, we all know you love when I throw the money at you. Just like them strippers at the local bar. Are you a stripper?
Oh my. Well, I'm not a stripper, but it's tempting. I do have those hips that sway. Then again, I don't think that's how that works. In 2 weeks, you need to have a big Forts live stream. Well, speaking of Forts, we do have the Forts tournament coming up tomorrow. That's tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 4 p.m. for me. I will let you guys figure out what time it is for you. There's a link to it in the announcements page on the Discord. And also, it's all over the Forts official Discord, so you can always go check that out. But we will be live there from 4 o'clock to probably, like, way late in the evening, because that's how these tournaments work. So plenty of Forts, plenty of Incursus. And Fraz will also be there, because artistic building style and cat herding is a beautiful thing. Greetings, Mech Warriors! You ready to take the top and rain death from above? The most important day of the year, and birthday. Oh, that's a good enough reason to do a Forts live stream. Sounds good to me, King. How could you mute me? It hurts my soul. Alright, let's see if we can drop here. We've got actually a good mix here. Piranha, Nova, Mad Cat, Marauder, 2C. Oh, Kinshas just stopped in to say hi. Sprite with lime juice. Alright, Kinsha coming out with a 5.
Well, I just stopped in to say hi. Now if you excuse me, I'm gonna head out to the store to get my Sprite with lime juice. You should try it sometime.
I have. It's pretty good, actually. I don't have lime juice anymore. I still have a lemon juice, which is not the same thing. Some people tell me that lime and lemon juice are the same thing. It's not. It's really not how that works. I get it, they're both citrus, but no. Alright, boys. I'm making a beeline to the top. I'll meet you there.
10-4.
Affirmative.
I actually have people responding. It's enjoyable. Just gotta turn on the assertive voice. That was a Fafnir. That's always fun.
New target acquired.
Alright, I hope these guys poke up. Give me time to burn them down. Turn on arm lock. Go on. They'll poke up over the top, usually. We already had some on the second layer down. Alright, just remove all of your armor. There we go, they already'd me, I already'd them. There we go. I miss these. I don't like all these battles in the null atmosphere. Makes audio so much less satisfying. Don't get the large boomy sounds. Whew, that was a nice missile pack. Alright, it looks like they're NASCARing around, rotating left. And right.
Bravo, bravo.
New target acquired.
On Bravo. His torso's down. Alright, is his CT open yet? Oh, Mad Dog Boy. Let's give you a Gauss round to the face.
New target acquired.
Give you a nice straight burn. Alright, remove that. There we go. I need to pop a UAV here. Alright, they're definitely not on this side.
New target acquired.
Lime is not lemon juice. Let me
Alpha.
guess.
Target
It's
destroyed.
the same group who love pineapple
Echo,
on
Mad
pizza.
Dog.
Vote socialist. I'm sorry, Democrat. And don't eat bacon.
Well,
Bravo,
let's just say I don't associate with those friends anymore. But not
Delta
for
right.
lime lemon juice reasons.
Side torso open.
Target acquired.
Roger, roger. Targeting.
CT open. He's
Get
one
me.
hit.
Destroyed.
Alright, they're coming up the same way we came from. Targeting Foxtrot. Where am I? No, targeting this boy. Give him a reason to stay down. Alright, I need to get a better angle on these guys.
Foxtrot, Cyclops.
New target acquired.
Alright, here's something I can shoot.
New target acquired.
Jeez, every time I try to get an angle on him. Oh, there's someone right underneath me. What are you shooting at? You're shooting at the person who's right underneath me, aren't you? Yes, you are.
Acquired.
Annihilator Hotel. There we are. Take the torso off. Yeah, and there goes his missile launchers, and he's gone. Having everything on one hockey's not good. No, no, no. You definitely need to set your weapon groups. Change up your weapon groups. Are you gone already? You had one job, King. Just stay next to the team. Alright, last target. Gamp, golf. Good shooting, guys. Great teamwork.
Yeah, you guys definitely distracted while I murdered like half the fucking team. Win the assholes.
That's how it works. Good game, guys. Alright, King, how did you do? Let's see, King Benji did 243 damage. I think that suits you a little bit better. Though, yes, you need to look out for your heat management. We lost half of the team, so it seems like you didn't die too early. You did probably a decent job staying with the team. I didn't see anyone running off aimlessly. But do make sure to stay with the team. Notice how in that match I stayed on top literally the entire time. A couple people dropped off the side to chase them and then came right back up top, because that's where the team was sitting. If any of us on top get attacked, we can just cycle back behind a teammate. Indeed. Right, you did pretty well that time, King, and you did like literally tenfold better than previous rounds. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to wind down the stream here. We will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For some forts, we'll be casting the forts tournament. But for now, have a good one. Make sure to share the news with your friends so they can come see the glory of forts when we go live. But for now, see you guys later.